Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Another day, another drama channel drama. Today we're going to be talking about CreepShow Art and some drama that went down between Nick Snider and True Sleuth, aka T by Allie, that I might have accidentally brought back up into light. My bad. But before we get into all that drama, I would like to know what you guys think about the new filming space. I know you guys were getting super tired of that plain beige wall behind me, and I know it's literally right there too, but at least there's some other stuff in the background, so there's like something. I mean, it got like some candles over here and some like decorations. But anyways, let's get on into the drama. So today, CreepShow Art uploaded this video titled Jaclyn Hill's dad is a cult leader. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, what? So of course, I had to go in and check it out to find out exactly what was going on. Basically, it was saying that since Jaclyn Hill's dad is a liar, that's where she learned to lie, and that since he runs what I would call a faith healer ministry, that he is a cult leader. Now, if you don't know what like a faith healer is, it's somebody who is like, oh yeah, let the power of God heal you, bah! And then like everything that's wrong with you gets healed. Like a lot of people believe that it's fake, some people believe that it's real, but she's saying that since he is running that he is a cult leader. Now, when I think cult leader, I think of something like Jonestown, stuff like that. That to me is a cult, not what he is doing. But that is my opinion, and you are entitled to have yours. Now, when this tweet went out online about this video, a lot of people were not feeling the same way that I believe that CreepShow Art was. Basically, from what I could see, a lot of the replies to the tweet was that she was taking things too far. That this has nothing to do with Jaclyn. What her dad does or doesn't do is not a reflection on Jaclyn, and that a parent's action should not be reflected onto their children. So if you're gonna be coming at Jaclyn, come at her for what you consider to be her shady business practices or her alleged tax evasion with her charity. Again, alleged, not confirmed, alleged. I'm not trying to get sued here. It's alleged. But of course, in true Jaclyn Hill fashion, what does she do? She quote tweets that video and replies. She will reply to anything negative that is said about her, and she just needs to stop. You literally just advertised this video to your 2 million followers who probably would not have seen it if you didn't do it. This is like that whole James Charles Wet Wild scandal thing that happened when they copied his palette or duped his palette, and then he retweeted about it saying like, oh, that looks really familiar. So then you literally let all of your 4 million followers know about this new palette that was exactly like yours. Like, why do these big influencers retweet things like this that are just gonna bring it more attention? Like, she could have easily just messaged her and said, hey, I don't appreciate this video. This is taking things too far. Like, this is too much. But no, instead you retweet it on your platform where millions of people are gonna see it. But this is what Jaclyn had to say. This is absolutely disgusting. I refuse to watch this video, but just the title and the thumbnail is so awful. What is wrong with you that you think it is okay to even speak about my birth father when I haven't even spoke to him in 10 years? Mind your damn business. Too far. And this might come to a shock to you guys, but I am actually going to agree with Jaclyn for once in my life. This is too far. This has nothing to do with Jaclyn or her products or her company or her collab with Morphe. Like, she's literally just using Jaclyn's name to get people to come watch the video. If she would have just titled that video with her dad's name on it, it would have not gotten any kind of attention, but since it was titled with Jaclyn Hill, of course it's going to bring in the views. Now, I understand, yes, it's all about the views, blah, 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 but like, come on, like, this has nothing to do with Jaclyn. But one of the biggest things that annoys me about Jaclyn replying to this tweet or quote tweeting it is the fact that it has taken her so long to address the whole situation with Morphe, and I feel like T-Spill feels the same way because she replied to Jaclyn's tweet with the following. Videos like this are crossing the line. Leave family out of it, period. Instead of addressing people who stoop this low, would it be possible to address at Jen Loves Reviews list of very valid questions she left for you regarding the Morphe palette? And I completely agree with T-Spill here. Instead of responding to all of this with the video and the drama, like, address the actual issue, and that's the drama surrounding your palette. Like, that's what people want you to address. And also Here for the Tea chimed in and had this to say. While most of us can agree that this video went too far, why is it that you can jump on Twitter and address issues like this with quickness, yet you can't address questions that arose with respect to your palette? At Jaclyn Hill. Like, I get it. You want to defend yourself. You want to keep you and your father separate since you don't talk to him and haven't spoken to him in 10 years. But girl, you have bigger issues to worry about, and that's the fact that there could be possible lawsuits coming your way because of all the drama surrounding this palette. So maybe address those issues and focus on that stuff instead of stuff like this. Like, it's just too much. Like, you have to let some things go, but you gotta address the issues with those palettes, Jaclyn. So in my opinion, I do think that this video is just too much and went too far. Jaclyn's dad has nothing to do with her. They haven't been in contact for 10 years. This video is just used to get for views. All right, let's go ahead and get into the Nick Snider and True Sleuth, aka T by Allie drama that I accidentally made resurface again in one of my videos. So if you aren't aware of what happened in the past, Nick and Allie used to be friends, and then they had a falling out last year, and things got a little messy between them and on Twitter and in videos, and the whole situation was just one giant mess. So the other day I uploaded a video titled Drama Channel Drama, Nick Snider, Zadidoll, and Rich Lux. And if you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below so you can go check out what I'm talking about. But in that video, I shared a screenshot of one of Nick's tweets that I thought he was shading Allie. Nick then did hop into my video to leave this comment that said, "No shade, I was really watching Shrek." Now, Allie did not believe him one bit, and so she replied to his comment with the following statement. "Is that why you tweeted and deleted 4 minutes before your Shrek tweet? You said, 'Since I'm a clown, let's revisit this moment,' and shared your video you did about me in December in the same tweet. This reminds me of the time when I was in Houston and you denied subtweeting me. It's hilarious how you all can dogpile on me when I did something wrong, but when you do something wrong, you can't deal with it when I keep the same energy. Why the double standards? I have receipts of this now deleted tweet, so there's no use in denying it now. You always say it's mean to go for people's appearances. You defended Nosy the other day when people were coming for hers, rightfully so, but it doesn't change the fact that you subtweeted about mine a few days after that. Your stans constantly called me Lord Farquaad, and you know because they were doing it in one of your streams and you told them not to make fun of my supposed looks. I have receipts on this also. You hold others accountable, but you don't like being held accountable. I stayed quiet about the effery from all of you in December because I was hoping we could go our own separate ways. Guess you get off on making others suffer. And there's a reason you constantly end your friendships publicly instead of privately like a normal adult does. Doing it publicly gives you views and ad revenue. Exploiting people you considered family, Ashley, etc. for views is sick. You didn't even try to privately resolve it with her. You just dodged her for months and then dropped your video on her out of nowhere. You keep going this way, it's not going to end well for you. That's not a threat. That's real advice from someone who has been where you're currently at. I thought I was doing something by constantly lashing out at others, and all I was doing was making myself look worse. You're good at drama videos, but I see people being put off by that. The same way they were put off by me constantly being aggressive. Also, how effing dare you say in your video that I was tweeting about wanting to use for attention and sympathy when you come home from rehab and capitalize off your relapse, several mid-rolls in those videos, in a few videos. I hate that you relapsed, but you did ask people not to talk about your relapse or sobriety, but you felt justified to discuss mine in your video and Jaclyn's and others. You recently questioned Jaclyn's mentioning her issues with alcohol. So if you don't want people talking about your sobriety, then don't comment on others' sobriety, okay? P.S. If you all choose to drop videos on me, you'll just be proving my and other people's point. All right, and when I said she dropped a statement, she dropped a statement. That was a lot of reading. Now, the only person who knows the true meaning behind this tweet from Nick is Nick. Do we know if he was really watching Shrek or not? No. The only person who knows is him. Now, Allie feels that he was not watching Shrek and that he was shading her because of the then deleted tweet and that is her opinion to have. And everything that she said in that statement is her opinion to have. I did not see the subtweets about Nick talking about Allie's looks, so I can't comment on those because I didn't see those. Now, how Nick chooses to deal with his sobriety when he comes home, if he wants to make a video and put ads in the video, then that's his right to do so. I mean, rehab's not cheap, you gotta pay for it. But I don't agree with talking about other people's sobriety in a negative light, but how he chooses to address his own sobriety is his decision to make. Just like how Allie's feelings are her own and how she interprets what Nick says or does. But if you guys thought that this is where this was gonna end, you are wrong. Next, we take it on over to Twitter with this tweet from Nick. Nick tweeted, @T by Allie, please stop cyberstalking me across the internet. No one is shading you. No one cares to. No one speaks of you. Again, no one cares to. I can't even comment on a video without you responding. If I wanted to say you looked like Lurk Farquaad, I would have tagged you. And then Jen Loves Reviews jumps in real quick, and she replied back with this, and I just had to include it because I thought it was so cute because Jen's just trying to help out, and this is what she said. If you want to tag Allie, tag @TrueSleuthYT. And Nick replied, I tagged the parody on purpose, LOL. And Jen said, oh, okay, sorry about that. Jen, I love her so much. She's so sweet. If you guys like really good in-depth makeup review videos where she talks about like ingredients and stuff like that and does a lot of in-depth digs into makeup, definitely go check out Jen Loves Reviews. She is amazing. Okay, so back to the drama. Allie then quote tweeted Nick's quote and said the following. I responded to you once on YouTube. Stop lying. I don't stalk you. But you sure do spend enough time mocking me though whenever I do something wrong. Thanks for proving my point. And from there, a couple of other people jumped into the conversation and had the following to say in the next two tweets. Stop on someone just because it's the popular thing to do. Wish you would all just grow up and stop acting like 13-year-olds. I have DMs from her back when she made her apology video saying that she had changed, proving that she's a liar. She loves to go off on people in their DMs and then block them before they can respond. And that pretty much brings us up to speed. I know there are other comments from other people that were left under the post, and I'm sure there was some subtweets and stuff that I didn't see, but since I didn't see any of that stuff, I'm not going to comment on it. But I kind of feel like all of this drama that just happened, kind of my fault, so kind of feel bad about that, not going to lie. If I wouldn't have included that screenshot in my video, then Nick wouldn't have replied onto my video, and then Allie wouldn't have replied to him. So this kind of all comes full circle back on me. I'm supposed to just be reporting on the drama, not causing it. But that is everything that I have for today's video, so I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. What do you think about CreepShow Art's video that she made about Jaclyn Hill's dad? Do you think that it crossed the line, or do you think that it's something that people need to look into and find out what's going on? Do you think that she should have just titled it with her dad's name and not included Jaclyn's name? Because to me it feels like she's using it for views, but let me know what you think about the whole situation. Do you think that it's ridiculous that Jaclyn can hop onto Twitter and address situations like this in a second, but can't address the situation that was going on with her palette when all that information was coming out? What do you think about all the drama between Nick and Allie? Do you think that all of this should have just been left in 2019, or do you think that they still have unresolved issues that they need to work out? Do you think that maybe one day they'll actually be able to be friends again, or even maybe just be civil to each other? And lastly, I'm kind of scared to ask this, but do you think that any of this drama would have happened if I didn't bring it up in my last video? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you like this video, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit that big red subscribe button. Make sure you also hit that bell icon and set all of your notifications to on so you'll be notified of every time that I upload a new video. Alright, that's everything for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!